I should spit my gum out.
You don't know my life.
Yeah, you should.
Camden, what's
Camden,
what's wrong with you?
just throw away his
Way is gum, man. I mean, you're the closest. Jesus. I don't want to hold your gum. I don't
Grow up.
Korea. Get it done, like released.
A year.
Over
Almost.
a year.
No,
Like a year and a
a year.
half to get it done, to get it from when we wrote it,
Writing
started
songs,
writing it, yeah.
Yeah, but from when we recorded to release date, almost exactly a year.
Almost exactly a
today.
year.
If
Record
we're
to
talking
release.
writing to release, then we're talking almost a year and a half.
Yeah.
We took a lot of time. There was a lot, when we finished recording it, it was
Because we don't
like,
know what we're doing. You know?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, we're just, flying by wire, basically, so playing it by ear. A long time. Yeah, like a year and a half to all together. Counting everything, writing sessions,
Yeah.
Getting to know each other, getting naked,
Yeah,
spending time, nude in a hot tub.
We were deliberate about it. Let's put it that way.
That's the long
Yes.
answer. The short answer is a year and a half.
Yes.
A year and a
Sure,
half.
year and a half, sure.
We have a hand in the air.
Stephanie.
I came up with the album title name.
Yeah.
And then we were all like, that's awesome. Was it you?
It was me.
It was me.
No, it wasn't me.
Well, I want to say it was Skylar, actually, because he said, "Welcome to Friendtown, population cool."
And then
And then I said population in the car. I remember.
I
in my
said
truck.
population in the car.
We were on 3rd West, driving
Man.
towards Bexley.
Well, at least you gotta find out.
You can have credit for it.
Early
We'll split
on,
it.
though.
We'll split it. 50,
Point being, we don't know
I don't
where
want
it
you
came
just
from.
giving it to
We
me.
knew,
I
we
earned
knew
it.
we knew the name of the album by the time we were recording it, though, right? Like we didn't
I
just.
don't
Like,
think
we-
No,
No?
I don't think we decided on it yet, had we?
No,
No, we
fully.
came up with it later.
It's gonna be a collection of songs. No, it was never gonna be anything like that terrible.
Yeah, it started sounding better towards the end of the mixing process, and we had to decide on the
Population.
name. And
Just,
So you had it before or after you went in the studio to record?
I want to say it was after.
yeah, you want to say after? I think we had the.
around the same time,
We talked about. We definitely had the "Welcome to Friendtown" population cool long before.
well, we
Los
were throwing
Angeles.
around a bunch
Good
of
God,
ideas.
That was never going to be the actual name.
So it wasn't like population, the political statement. It was not quite that serious.
Oh, it's
of an idea.
deep. It's
Yeah, it's
deep.
super-
Rooted.
The
Just
P.
like our band name.
It's
The P
subjective,
stands for
that's-
plutarchy.
That's how it
The
is.
plutocracy.
No,
The
at
O
one
stands
point-
for oligarchy.
at one
The
point-
second P.
At one point, we talked about
Patriarchy.
it being population.
Yeah.
But
or
then we're like, that's
population.
kind of
Population,
population.
that's right,
That's
yeah,
what it was.
That
Pop.
would've
That would've been bad,
elation.
yeah.
That would have been like bread and flowers.
Terrible.
corn.
Yeah, it was a little over the top.
No, that was like we
Well
had a bunch
after
of
we recorded
had
everything.
a bunch of potential album titles for like
Yeah.
a year, and once the album was getting ready to release, and I was like, okay, let's choose one.
And we
This was kind of in the back of our minds the whole time, and
I feel like
it's
we'd already
fine.
kind of eliminated songs that were good songs that didn't fit the theme, so we already had the theme pretty much down, maybe a couple months before we went down there. Yeah.
We're dropping out. Drop the needle and I'll figure you
Yes,
out.
we did, yeah. Los Angeles, which means the Angeles, which means the Angelina Jolies. And yeah, Los Angeles, California. What's it called? Like MI5 West or something cool. That's what Alex calls it. Alex Elena, who's a Grammy-nominated producer, awesome, like toured with Bruce Dickinson, played with like who did he play with? Who's the why you gotta go and make things so complicated?
Avril Lavigne.
He played with Avril Lavigne's
He's
band.
played with so many,
He's
like
played
Puff
in
Daddy
great
when he
bands,
was
yeah.
still
John,
Puff Daddy.
was
Like,
it John Legend? Or was that Topher?
Yeah, and then
He also
Topher.
worked on some Lily Allen, didn't he?
Yeah.
He's
Great, so
very
awesome.
Yeah.
Topher Moore. Who,
Alice Smith is who we got his Grammy
Alice Smith is who he was nominated for the
yeah.
Grammy for.
Yeah.
And he just, we knew him through a friend of Camden's. And
Tim Smith.
yeah, exactly. And
Tim Smith.
Tim Phillips, man.
Tim Phillips.
we knew Alex through a friend of Camden's, Tim Phillips, the illustrious
Tim Smith is cardiacs.
and it was just we were like, yeah, Cam's got a studio here. Cam's an engineer. We had all these great demos, but
yeah, I mean, we've fleshed everything out here.
But we wanted to take it to the next level. We wanted to get something that was, a whole notch above everything else that we.
Well,
that we'd done.
I wanted to take myself out of the process a bit
Yeah.
too. I wanted to not be the deciding factor.
have to make all the calls, the production calls.
I mean, you get too close to a project, you lose
We had a
objectivity.
Exactly,
and,
a third person and a fourth person in Topher Moore.
Yeah.
Would just be like.
And Alex was finally somebody I knew and trusted enough to say, "You take it over."
And it was a blast too. It was a lot of
it was a great experience.
2 solid weeks of early to bed, early up, early awake.
I barely went
In
to
bed
bed at all.
at 8:30.
No, it was 2 solid weeks of a ton of work. Like all day at the studio. We were down there. We went to the beach for a day, for a half day.
When we were done.
Yeah.
One half day off. No, we
Yeah.
were almost, but yeah.
Yeah.
I did all my recording in the middle of the night.
Yeah,
It was an efficient process.
very
Yeah.
efficient.
Let me in, don't you doubt, got you figured out.
2 weeks,
2
yeah.
weeks.
We went down
we
with
all,
demos.
We all took turns, so drums were down in a
2
day and a
days.
half.
Yeah.
2
days.
2 days, and then
Drum or bass, 2 drums for the bass. 2 days for the drums.
Yeah.
dude,
Bass drums at
2 drums for the bass.
bass done at night.
Yeah.
Most of the time was spent on vocals, really.
Yeah. It was
Vocals and
just a
guitar.
lot of time of me being like, let's try that again in a German accent. We wasting time. No, we were very efficient the entire time.
I mean, luckily
All
we
joking
didn't
aside.
really have to spend any time on the keys and stuff because they were already done.
Yeah, we did all the MIDI stuff. We took basically our demos,
Yeah.
tuned it up, make it sound sweet.
Yeah,
right
Alex
down
and
there.
Topher did like reamp and re-synthesize some sounds we'd already done and wrote a few new parts. But
Yeah.
for the most part, we didn't have to do anything as far as keys and synths went. We just mostly just vocals and guitar.
Exactly. 2 weeks. 2 weeks of solid tracking. A lot of mixing and mastering after we went back to Salt Lake.
Yeah.
Ton of time went into tracking it, of course, but just being there in LA was a 2-week process.
To get you out of all the familiar things that can distract you while you're here.
having
Yeah.
a professional, objective ear.
Exactly.
That's why we went.
It was nice. Yeah, it's nice to be in a different place and not know anybody and not have, I've got to do this thing on this night.
Dude, a change of scenery can completely re-inspire you too in so many ways. And yeah, it was great.
Yeah, that's hard.
Yeah, it's kind of a subjective thing, but
I think relatability
Yes.
is
Yeah.
one of the most important things. You
Uh,
gotta write lyrics. that
P.
really-
Diddy says you want somebody to be able to listen to a song, and after the first time listening through it, they're like, I know what that song's about, And we have strong themes. The songs you mentioned, Just Tonight and The Grandeur, you listen to them, and there's tons of room for ambiguity and that kind of stuff. I like that music too. But this album, absolutely every song has a theme. It has not a narrative necessarily, but like a point of view and a thing it's getting across.
that's just lyrically, and then musically, there's just catchy, simple melodies, dancey grooves, and
Whistling
it's
and clapping.
accessible. Yeah.
As
I mean, I think we definitely went very, we purposely very much went for a simple, straightforward, dancey pop sound with this album.
Yeah.
I mean,
Without being contrived, it's
Yeah.
still.
Well, it's we have some surprises. We want to be smart. We want to. You look out at music, you go, man, music is getting simpler and simpler, and that's what sells. People want simpler and simpler, but you shouldn't just go straight to the lowest common denominator and say that's what we do. You know, we want to try to elevate it a little bit. So yeah, it's pop music, and we try to make it relatable and accessible, but we want to make people think a little bit too, make it clever, make it, you know, hip, make it a little, you know, a little strange, a little unusual at times, a little unexpected at least. Yeah. But
well, and I think we will push that further with the next album.
Yeah.
You know, I think we really went we went very simple for this first album, but I think for the next album we'll be pushing it a little bit
more
further.
Unexpected. 100% kazoos, probably.
Yeah.
Only
just
time will tell.
Differently.
And clamshell shakers.
Yes.
Handmade.
Yeah. Yeah, it'll be totally nuts.
One funny thing, you said Just Tonight and The Grandeur were favorites of yours. Those songs were pretty much completely finished before me and Eric even joined the band.
Yeah, so...
Except The Grandeur was remixed.
Thanks for the contribution, guys.
but I'm saying those are really great songs, and a few of the songs on the album were pretty much done before we put it out there, you know?
Sure. But on the other end, there were songs that we were writing in the car on the drive down. You know? There were songs that we were writing.
And those are some favorites of others.
When we reworked The Grandeur, completely rewrote.
Yeah, that's true.
You know,
we tore it down.
Yeah.
Broke down
everything
for parts.
but lyrics and.
Yep.
Yeah.
So, anyways, next question.